I'm Adil Faisal. I'm working as lecturer at Narowal Campus. I'll be teaching you this course of structural analysis. This is what you see over here on the screen is just clipped from your LMS, so you can go and see this information on LMS. So this course is essentially continuation of elementary structural analysis. So what you learned in elementary structural analysis is absolutely a prerequisite for this course. So you must revise these concepts. I have prepared a detailed plan for you how to revise and when to revise a particular topic from this. I'll talk about that in a while. And this is just, basically a quick introduction to what you are going to learn in this course. You can go ahead and read this, and in the meantime, you will get to know this course as we progress. So let me show you some other information. As I said, the prerequisite is elementary structural analysis. So I hope all of you have been through this. So of course, if you haven't been through this course, you can register for this course, structural analysis. So this is a 2 credit hours course with 2 contact hours every week. This is some of the basic information very well. Then we have this is same course contents that we already looked at, and then these are the recommended books. Main textbook is Structural Analysis, 9th edition by R.C. Hibbeler. We have some limited number of copies available in campus library. So when you are back to the campus for physical classes, you must get a copy of this from library, or you can purchase from maybe one of the markets. Structural analysis. Maybe some of you already have a copy of this because you must have been using this in your elementary structural analysis course. Most of the times we will be using this book, but sometimes for just a few topics, we'll be using these 2 books. So Structural and Stress Analysis, 3rd edition by Megson for plastic analysis topic. This is our last topic in this course, and the other book is Intermediate Structural Analysis by C.K. Wang for the topic of Indeterminate Truss Analysis by Force Method. So just one topic from this book, just one from this book, and the rest from this book. Next we look at lecture delivery plan. You must get a printout of this. I'll be sending all this information, all these files to you. I'll embed a link to these files, all these files, in the description of this video, so you can just click and download all this information. So you must get a printout of this and place it on your table, place it somewhere where you can easily access it. So this is a big key for your course throughout the semester. So this is a complete delivery plan. Important thing I want to highlight is that there are a number of topics that you have already covered in elementary structural analysis, and I'll be going through them quickly just for the sake of revision. Just as you can see, this is a revision topic, this is again a revision topic, and similarly you will see some more revision topics, again a revision topic. So maybe every time we start a new topic, we'll be having a revision topic, and then the main actual topic to be covered. And you can see in the last column we have seen, you can see the recommended articles to read. So when I say Hibbeler 9.1, that means you go to the you get the book R.C. Hibbeler and go to these articles. And when I say revision, it means this is something you have already covered, but this is just for revision. So similarly, all along you can see we have some reference articles. So you can see important thing to note is that we have 9 weeks before midterm until 13th November. What you see is this is our class, exact date of our class, all right? And on 7th December 2020, tentatively this will be our schedule for midterm exam. And then you have 7 weeks after midterm. So this is slightly different from a typical 8+8 distribution. This is 9 weeks before midterm and then 7 weeks after midterm, so a bit more to be covered before midterm. So this was regarding the lecture breakdown. Then these are the office hours. Of course, in online classes we cannot have such practice, but when you come to the campus you can see me in campus in these hours. All right. And next we have some information regarding CLOs. So we have 4 CLOs in this course. The major CLO is this CLO number 2. Most of the topics are linked with this CLO, and a few topics with this. This is a bit of a simple one. You will automatically learn this when you learn this second one. All right. And then this is the last topic, plastic analysis. We have some, and then this is about ILDs, influence line diagrams. So these are the Bloom's taxonomy levels. I hope you are familiar with them by now. C2, this is a simpler level, and then these are the higher levels. And similarly, you have PLOs linked with these CLOs. And then we have something that you need to know very well: assessment tools and their weightages. This is, as I said, this is typical. What change I have is assignments 10%, so this makes 80%, and the remaining 20% is 15% for quizzes and 5% for a complex engineering problem. I'll be giving you a complex engineering problem, so you will that carries absolute 5% weightage, and that 50% usually tends to be 20%. I have 15% for quizzes, and more importantly, in quizzes, you have got scheduled quizzes, and we will be having some surprise quizzes. Most of the time this is usually a simple question, but it is there just to see if just to differentiate between those guys who are regularly watching the lectures and those who are leaving it for some other time. So I highly recommend you to watch the lecture when it is being premiered. And that's it about assessment tools. One more important thing that I want to highlight is sometimes I give an open book exam, and not open books, not necessarily open book, but open notes exam. What does that mean? That means you can bring anything handwritten to the exam hall. So I won't be I would allow you, most of the times I allow you to bring your register, your assignments, whatever handwritten you have done, you can bring it to the exam hall, and that's really helpful. But you can make use of this facility, if you really make good notes, handwritten good notes, your own notes. So the good practice would be that you that as soon as the lecture starts displaying on your screen, you should have a dedicated register. By dedicated register mean where you don't do anything else, you don't have any other subject. Dedicated register for structural analysis, that's going to be really helpful for you in the exam, because you don't have to scroll between your pages so you can see where is the relevant portion. So keep a dedicated register of your structural analysis course and put everything in one register. All right, all your notes, all your the key to the success in this course is watch the lecture when it is being premiered, watch carefully, keep a register in your hand, and solve along with me. When I'm solving something and you see something being solved on the screen, you should also be noting it down, because that screen will disappear but you will have your notes saved for yourself. Secondly, when I assign you something, you must do that yourself. When I assign something, you must do it yourself. You're not allowed, I repeat, you are not allowed to share your assignment with somebody else, or to get help from somebody else, maybe your class fellow, maybe a solution manual. When it is an assignment, it means you have to be tested whether you actually understand the lecture or not, whether you can apply those concepts or not. So for assignment, you're not going to use any solution manual, any others. You just have to use the resources in the book, resources in the lectures. So I hope you understand this. No copying, no sharing. All right. So if you do these assignments yourself, I'm quite sure you don't have to make a separate effort for preparing this course. So what you are assigned is basically something very useful for you to prepare for the exam. And those assignments will be available to you in your exam hall. So I want you to work very well on those assignments. All right. Next, let's look at schedule of midterm and end exam. This is, keep in mind, a tentative schedule: 7th December 2020, Monday midterm, and then 1st Feb 2021. This is your final term exam. So that's it from the introduction. Next video is about the first topic. So